to post a picture on X saying Pallaso to Sabaku concert.
Yeah, the concert is already there. Even before this, on 17th of May, if my memory serves me right.
But I feel like right now they want it like
it's called Sanyu Festival.
Yeah. But now Ugandans are demanding for it as soon as possible.
Okay.
Because they want to come and support it.
Okay. Real quick. Marco, enough statements that we know real quick. Statements are being released left, right, and center. Statement.
Right. That is coming through from the police.
Uganda Police Force headquarters. Point number 1, the Uganda Police Force has observed a trend among musicians who are utilizing gangs to intimidate one another, leading to disorder and chaos at public events and entertainment function. Point number 2, these gangs have inflicted significant damage to property. Such behavior is both unacceptable and deserving of condemnation. Point number 3, we hereby issue a stern warning that all individuals involved in these actions will be held responsible for their conduct. I had you giggle because they said they are now watching.
I'm like, where have you been? Do something. It's not the first time it's
happening.
It already happened.
What do you mean by stern warning?
That's what I'm saying. I like, okay, you're now warned. It's like us, like it's like back in school, where they say you backbenchers.
Yes, I'm warning you. Keep. I'm like,
first of all, something wrong.
Police, you know, how do you stop? How do you stop all this rubbish?
Stop it. First.
No, how do you stop all this rubbish? First of all,
I mean,
well, they can't just give that warning. That doesn't scare nobody. Even I'm not scared.
Katirabako. Ompuliza bulungi. Linda Deni wabanga yesta. Nga ya tusigula fenna. Kubanga Linda Deni bajja musiba ennaku 2-3. Of course, people will come and make noise for Linda Deni. Linda Deni aveyo. The rest of the 90 idiots obasiba omwaka mulamba. 1 full year. Because they are little known or not known at all.
Yeah, and
well, it is a son. The rest of the 1,000 who are out of prison will say, I'm going to be a Sammy. Sammy gets out in 4 days. My guys are still there 2 years. I can no longer get involved in
that kind of madness.
And I like the fact that, Dagi, you've opened my mind and my eyes into something else. Even as we look at the surface, there's a deeper thing. The boys and the gangs, where are they getting from? Most of these people are dropouts from schools. And so what is happening is people's children are actually being gathered into these gangs. So it's actually a very deeper crime thriller, for lack of a better word. Because now, kids who are stubborn at school, they're going to say, man, I'm going to join these guys. They're going to feed me. They're going to make me climb on a car, blah, blah, blah. How much do they get paid even to be on a gang?
Maybe
Rolex. We were seeing a lot of Rolex, and that's it, and cheap alcohol.
It's not enough to sustain them, but they can only realize that because most of these people are just it's like at campus, we would have a strike. And if you were to pay attention to the people who are part of the strike,
I don't think these people have even gone to campus.
Most of the people who are in the chaos were not even
from the campus.
Not even from the campus. It's like border guys who are outside.
So they're hiring all these guys.
Linda, you are the kind who would watch strikes from your window.
My dear, I would go home. You'd not see me.
I was in the thick of it.
Bro, now Sammy is stupid. He goes and first puts his leg there. Then there is me who's saying, man, you guys tell me when you're done, I will be back. I would not.
Dagi, there is also a tweet that came from Pallaso.
Do you have another statement?
Yes, there's a tweet that came from Pallaso.
So many are coming up, but I'm trying to figure out.
You know, Balam, obviously speaking as an event promoter, but also as a minister, had this to say. As we get this, that's there.
Pallaso came out to say, just as a warning, please, 2024 was enough for these flags. Let me see a nigger wave flags again.
The green flags,
yes.
Which is our family.
Yes.
So
Pallaso is flag.
Okay, at least not those ones in particular. He said it like he doesn't want those ones in particular. Just know. So Mr. Honorable Dr. Balam Baragara came out to say, hey, I'm my young bro Pallaso, let's chill and seek peace over violence. Flags don't define our worth or brotherhood. Let's rise above and promote love, unity, and growth. 2024 and past years taught us valuable lessons. No more fights, just peace, love, and music. The funniest thing is, none of that says how we're going to achieve the peace, love, and music. Because right now,
a lot of
people are already beating themselves, taking sides.
No.
He's asking for it.
Balaam, just before this, Balaam had already shared something, and he said he's calling upon all promoters
to
ban, not to hire any musician stroke artist who is involved with gangs and this kind of violation and
absolutely support
behavior.
That is a plus.
And he also put a time mark, 6 months.
Yes. That's beautiful. But the thing is, right now it is out of just the functions. It has now gone to personal spaces. That's what I'm saying. How is this going to stop it?
Yeah, we begin there.
Everything is the beginning point.
Yes.
Now, if they can't attack themselves on the event platform, which thank God, because at least no people are going to catch strays or anything. Yeah. If they leave them out of the public spaces where general revelers are going to enjoy themselves.
Yes.
Take them away from that. Thank you. That's a plus. How are we going to make it stop?
You see, most of the things we have is because we feel that there is power that we hold. And power also comes with influence, and influence, you get it because you have the
backing of the people.
You have money, you get. So by cutting them off from their source of livelihood, from making money, you're reducing their power, because again, they cannot maintain these gangs. They can't feed them, they can't clothe them, they can't buy for them drinks. But banning them from events is only one thing. I also ask, as media practitioners and media houses, we also need to do the same. We also need to ban their music from being played.
Yep.
You get. And so radio stations and TV stations cut them off. Event promoters cut them off until such a time where they actually say, you know what, we are sorry.
Which I'll act accordingly.
Yes, because I think it was on 31st. Somebody was saying, I think it was Alien, he said, and we are just getting started. You wait for the elections. You see, they're already thinking of the kind of violence they want
that they're going to cause
during campaigns.
You recall
like
a time when, sorry for tracking people back, when Alien Skin kind of had an altercation, not literally an altercation, but slapped one of the people that work here at NMG that happened to be Evelyn MIC. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Doug even came here and said, dude, why are you guys even playing his music?
Yeah.
He
clearly should have done something.
He clearly did, and then
stopped playing his music.
We stopped playing his music for a while. Yeah. It just basically in support of our own, and because we needed answers first.
Yeah.
But everybody else are like,
stop playing his music.
So everyone has to be working together for it to work.
Let's see.
You cannot ban him, or we cannot ban him. Okay, I cannot ban him, and then Dougie goes and plays this. and then this one.
And then the DJs stop playing his music in clubs.
It doesn't
like
work.
that, cut everything that makes him think he's powerful. He will have social media and stuff like that, but that is just one cocoon. But once people are not, and it's a both way, by the way, it's not just one, until such a time when there is peace and they apologize to each other, they apologize to the authorities that be.
And the people.
I'll share something with you, and I want to be absolutely honest here. I'm going to be brutally honest. Brutally honest. Yeah. And I'm going to tell you this. You know that I organize nights in bars and clubs, and those nights are paying well. They pay 6 million, 5 million.
Yeah.
For any guest artist. Million mukaga. And on 7-8 counts, I've suggested a few names, and the paymasters have said no. Would rather have an empty place.
Yeah.
No. Would rather have an empty place.
Just have a DJ play the thing.
Would rather have an empty place.
Yeah.
Even most recently, I asked my paymaster, why don't you want to bring this guy? Because I've said, the guy said, Dougie, do you know how much it costs to make a bar? Told me I've invested over 300, 400 million here.
Yeah.
I don't want to waste 400 million in stupid things, but they break things, they do what, because I'm paying somebody 5 million for a performance.
Yeah.
What is that? So when people start seeing you like that, you tell somebody, it's my wedding.
Yes.
You tell somebody, you I don't want. You tell somebody, you're launching this place, I don't want. You know what I'm trying to say? Now when people start seeing you like that, you know you've become a public problem.
Yes.
Not to only yourself, but to the general public.
To the general public. Dougie, last year, if I remember, you had something you said, I think it wasn't just you, there was also somebody who brought it up. And the issue was trying to understand, why do Ugandan brands have Burna Boy, you know, as their brand ambassador, Davido. They had
It was
Thames,
me.
and yes, they had Thames. And the issue, Dagi, I came to actually have this conversation with some of these brand execs, and they said you cannot trust a proper Ugandan brand because of their character and personality. So imagine you're a brand and Pallaso is your ambassador, or Alien Skin is your ambassador, and these are the things. What are you going to do? You're going to call him off. You're going to
but you've already signed.
You paid.
Yes, after you paid.
A whole yearly contract.
A whole year. So he was like, no.
And now that is attached to your brand, and every single time. So it comes back. I totally understood that even before.
You need to sign. Clean image.
Clean.
Yes.
Sweet. Adorable.
Humble. Your character.
Yes. Every time you see Rema Namakula, she's just smiling. You just think her dimple.
You just add her more money.
You just add her more money. Spice Diane. Contract. Lydia Jasmine, contract.
Exactly.
Fig Famaika, contract. They're minding their business. Waiki Bender, contract. They're minding their business.
Because every single time you're going to involve
you know, I felt so bad. I felt so bad when Lydia Jasmine was just off stage, when performing it. And I even remember when she said, microphone yamwechi. But you know, before she left the stage, about 10 people stormed stage.
Crazy.
And the MC of Fangon, when Lydia Jasmine was still standing here like this, stand for a second. Was still standing like
I'm the example today.
And then the MC of Fangon comes in front of Lydia Jasmine.